Hi, I'm Anaya Mooring, and this is my application for what comes next. I'm a very family-oriented person. I come from a family of 6, so family is really important to me. In school, I've always been a very driven student. I have a type A personality, so I'm definitely a perfectionist, and I've always had straight A's all of my life. That was really until I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease in 6th grade at the age of 12. Dealing with a chronic illness took away most of the normal teenage experiences that the rest of my peers got to experience. Things like going to school, going to parties, and going out to eat should have been simple, but for me became a big obstacle. I tried medication after medication and nothing seemed to work, which was very frustrating, especially being a child and not knowing how to deal with this illness. In the fall of sophomore year, I barely even made it a couple months of going to school until I had to switch to online school. Sophomore year was by far my worst year I had ever experienced. I was so severely ill to the point that I was basically on bed rest for months and wasn't even strong enough to twist open a bottle of Boost. Being sick and isolated from the world contributed to my development of major depressive disorder and the worsening of my eating disorder that I had already been battling. My mental health issues started to affect me physically. I could not even do the simple things like brush my teeth or shower, and my eating disorder brought me to the point that I fainted and was rushed to the hospital. During this time, school wasn't even close to a priority because I was just so focused on making it to live another day. On December 23, 2019, I went in for a procedure, and by the first week of January, I was already relieved of the debilitating symptoms I was experiencing for months. Once my physical health was looking up, I started to attend therapy and get the help I needed closer to the end of sophomore year. Doing junior year fully remote was still a challenge for me, but it was nothing compared to what I had been through the previous year. I got my first job as a server at a senior living community in August of 2020. Working with elderly folks has taught me important communication skills, especially when interacting with individuals who are hearing impaired and struggle to understand you. Through working here, I have learned how to help others meet their needs and how to work together with a team to accomplish a goal. Now that you've heard about my past, that brings me to senior year. I am back in school, in person, for the first time in 2 years. Looking ahead, I want to pursue a career as an ultrasound technician. Most people think of pregnancy when they hear ultrasound, but I have learned through personal experience that sonography plays a big part in helping doctors determine what is going on with a patient. In 6th grade, I was admitted to the hospital for pancreatitis, which was actually being caused by a medication I was using to treat Crohn's. Before the doctors knew what was wrong with me, they ran many tests and sent me to get an ultrasound. It was through the sonogram that they were able to see my pancreas and identify why I was experiencing pain. When I become an ultrasound technician, I hope to help people who are struggling just like I was, but until then, I enjoy singing, exercising, and growing in my faith every day.